Hey ladies and gents, it's Wiz coming to you with the review of the Mythic Legion's Shadow Elf Warrior. There is a gentle rain in the background. Maybe you can hear it. It might provide some ambiance, but I'm happy to report that Northern California, at least the area I'm in right now, the air quality has improved precipitously because of the precipitation. So happy about that. But anyway, Elf Shadow Warrior. This guy looks to be that he doesn't have a bio, so a sort of a generic trooper type for elves, elven royalty. And we've got a bunch of different elf races that we've seen. We've seen like Myria Golden Branch with the green face. We've seen wood elves with a brown wooden face. We've seen different shades of blue, and we've seen also the Caucasian colored skin elf. So this is apparently a stealthy and mysterious race. At least that's what I like to think, because of the metallic blue and the blacks that dominate his costume. And he's another great looking figure from the Four Horsemen Advent of Decay line. One of the differences that we haven't seen before, because I haven't reviewed the weapons pack, is this new sort of weapon. I'm not sure what to call it. Maybe an elven battle scythe or something. But it's got some really cool curves and some wicked looking edges. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it before, and I'm one of those folks that goes through the Lord of the Rings concept art for weapons and stuff, and just enjoys those art books. But a nice addition to the elven armory. The other thing about this elf that makes it kind of a army builder is it also comes with this helmet, so he can be completely anonymous. The only thing showing are the blue ears. You don't see the eyes, you don't see the face behind it. So I can just imagine, a couple of these guys serving as a royal guard or as some sort of shadowy special ops elf force. So look at that, how nicely and crisply painted that metallic blue is on that helmet. I was talking to Matt Dowdy at Designer Con a couple of days ago, and he says that these helmets are his absolute favorite part of the Mythic Legion's designs. And I have to agree. I think somebody with that highly developed sense of aesthetic is onto something, because love the swoop of the helmet, how aerodynamic and beautiful, absolutely beautiful it is. Now, this sword I just put on there because I wanted to show how I'm guessing that these little plugs that go in the back might be used to hold a weapon. We, of course, have the weapons belt that comes with all the other figures, so but if you need an extra place to stash something, the back could work, as well as the belt. There's any number of different configurations that you can work up. So we've already talked about this new weapon here, and then you've seen the sword. This is the shield, which really pops with the metallic blue and the coppery accents to it. We've seen this shield before. It's got a wood grain, so nothing particularly new or exciting about that, but it does round out the character quite nicely. Take a look at some of the paint apps here. As you can see, the paint apps on the face are crisp and clean, and the eyes really pop because they are white and they have no pupils. So this guy comes from the proud tradition of blue-skinned people like Krishna and the Smurfs and the Blue Man Group. That's all that springs to mind. But the face definitely color coordinates nicely with the armor and the pauldrons. And as you can see, there's a lot of intricate paint work done there, especially on the rivets, on the armor, on the clasps of the leather straps, and front. Everything perfectly, nicely done, expertly by the factory. Not a single, misstep or mistake. The black on this armor is not a metallic black. It's a matte black, but it still really, really pops because you've got all the metallic accents on it. So this dark blue, metallic blue, and copper just makes this a very, very cool looking figure. Let me pop this head off and pop the sort of generic head on, and then you can see that's even more stealth, like an armored elven ninja or something, special ops, something like that. Okay, folks, I don't have much more to say about this figure. Obviously, those of you who love elves are going to really like this. If you look at the edge of the armor, notice some little detail there where it looks like a leaf. So a tribute to where the elves come from, perhaps deep in the forest, and these are probably from some dark forest, and maybe the type of elves that use dark magic and are up to no good. But create your own mythos. That's what's fun about Mythic Legions, and you can buy several of them, set them up. Take the pauldrons off if you like. Use them with one pauldron. Use them with different weapons. To me, these guys look like army, stock army guys, or royal elite guardsmen. But, there is no bio there, so just let your imagination run wild. All right, that's Is the Wiz, and that's my review of the Shadow Elf Warrior. Is the Wiz, signing off.